pardon my French, but what the fruit? Okay. Like, what is an agent force
Yes, yes.
conversation? How do you define an agent for conversation? And why should I give you $2 per agent for conversation? I have a
I want
problem.
you to get
Wait,
to
wait,
the best part.
wait. My salespeople don't put any data in Salesforce, right?
Yeah,
It's like, what conversation? What is it going to do?
what
I
is
mean,
a
this is
conversation
this is
needed to be the first
problem.
question.
What am I trying to highlight? I keep saying that pricing is positioning,
Yeah,
and this is completely botched positioning. Like, you don't have to forcibly add a word force next to everything. You don't
yeah,
have to
yeah,
make
yeah,
everything agent. First you say what tool you're going to solve now. So when we
yeah.
were building our first iteration of our product, and we later on moved to consulting, one of the main things I kept encountering when I would talk to VCs want to see the whole platform, right?
Yeah.
But when I go to a customer, is, do you have aspirin because I am having a headache, or do you
Yes.
have that cold packs because I have a shoulder issue? This is what Salesforce does. Instead of saying like, these are the use cases and here is what I'm going to offer, here is how it will solve, they first create platform positioning. And as a user, I am like, what does this mean? So platform positioning can
Absolutely.
only help analysts. Analysts can be great, but sooner or later you have to pay the piper. Somebody will buy your stuff or not. The second of all, both Salesforce and Intercom's Fin had like these high per conversation rate pricing. How do you explain that at a point where DeepSeek has tanked the American market by 10%
Yes.
and more innovation
Yes.
is happening? How
Yeah.
can you keep a straight face and say, I will charge you $2 per conversation? You
Yeah.
cannot.
And add to that, the people who truly have the power to pay, like the whales. Why, if I am a whale, I'm someone who's typically paying hundreds of thousands to Salesforce per year. Why would I default to Agentforce when I have the option of building a better, more specific or more catered to my needs somewhere on AWS, OpenAI, anywhere? This whole approach, as you very rightfully said, what is even a conversation is the crux of the problem. $2 per conversation, and then there comes the overage fee, $2.50 for overage. So this creates a lot of confusion, right? I don't know how many conversations, even if I have a sense of what a conversation is, I don't know how many conversations I'm going to use. And if I exceed them, you're charging me extra. You mentioned something about data cloud. There is still no clarity about how much or if data cloud is a part of my platform. So while they have tried to make everything force, agent force, this force and that force, the execution is not there
A
to the
very simple
customers.
question, like, how many product marketers does Salesforce hire? Maybe what is actually happening is bureaucracy. These people would have done a better job,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
somebody said we need to get this out the door. And
Clearly designed by committees happening here. Okay,
what
everyone
does this
wanted to
say?
get their say
This just
in. Yeah,
this just means that there is a lot of fear.
yeah,
I can only feel like a company like Salesforce is, whatever they may be saying, they are very scared.